listening to Nerdvana on 90.3 FM WHPC. I'm Colton Murray.
And I'm Justin Greenberg.
You can check us out on Twitter at Nerdvana Radio.
Or on Facebook at facebook.com/Nerdvana WHPC.
And now for our feature presentation.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Nerdvana right here on the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC on this gloomy 4/16/2018, man.
Yeah.
I'm Justin Greenberg, and I'm joined by Colton Murray and
Hello.
Joe Ritter. How are you guys?
Tired. I'm really tired.
I'm operating the board today.
Yeah.
Little insider baseball right now. So hope you guys don't do anything that I wouldn't do. Because normally
I was going to say, you're the most off the chain one here.
I'm the wild card.
Like, you're the one that we would say that to.
Yeah. I'm going to be very professional
We're going to give you the whole reins here, the whole Roman reigns here, 4 o'clock Sports Circle. And you're going to go over, and you're going to do everything, okay?
All right. So where do you want to start?
Can we just shamelessly plug shows like that?
Don't say that. We're podcasting. I don't know what we're talking about.
Oh, you're right.
So none of us saw any new movies this week, did we? Or did
I
we not?
watched half of Rampage and fell asleep in my bed.
Half of Rampage.
Yeah, I fell asleep halfway through. Not because it was a bad movie, just because I was really tired and I was like sick and I had a lot of problems, so I just kind of dozed off.
Did you say in your bed?
Yeah.
Are you watching movies illegally, Joe?
No.
Oh.
Joe, what did we say?
Is this one of
about
those
this?
straight to the... Is it?
It's illegal to upload.
Was it so bad that it went straight to DVD?
Yes. I got a DVD straight to my home of Rock to Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah,
he showed up to deliver it himself.
Personally hand-delivered by Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
I mean, from what I watched that first half of it, it was pretty good. I was enjoying it. There wasn't a lot of stupid dialogue. It wasn't all, oh, look at me, I'm The Rock. And like...
Look at me, I'm The Rock.
Right, I'm a walking, talking rock. There was none of that. It was just kind of like straight to it. Like it was all right. I liked it. I liked the dynamic between The Rock and his
George the ape.
Yeah.
Now I know they switched a lot of things from the video game, but
wasn't the video game just mindlessly destroying things?
exactly. So I think
a lot of mindless destruction.
they did a perfect thing with this movie. It's because it's not really based on this iconic franchise. There's no lore and huge fan base for the original Rampage. Rampage was, of course, an arcade game back in the 80s, and then they did make some newer Rampage games for the Nintendo 64, but that's the last time it's been relevant, and that's over almost 20 years ago at this point. So they had free will to do kind of their own thing, and I believe in the video game it's guys that are actually mutated into these monsters, whereas in the movie it's animals that are mutated into the monster. So they took some liberties, but whatever. It's such a mindless franchise that
it was
who cares?
it was fun from what I was watching. It was enjoyable. I thought it was okay, and it's the highest rated video game movie of all time right now.
Based on what? The critics or the fans?
And critics.
I don't know, because
they're
it's only
going
at a
to
51%. So, I mean, there's a lot you could say.
Maybe on Rotten Tomatoes?
I don't know. It's at 51% on Rotten Tomatoes.
What do you think is higher? I'll look it up right now.
I would assume we're not going to be talking movies that, have video game themes to it. So, say a movie like Tron or Tron 2 or even War Games. We're talking strictly based off of a franchise. I would think maybe the first Mortal Kombat, possibly, if anything, would be the closest. But that's probably in the 40 percentile.
I'll look it up right now. I'll find out for you. What movie? What year was that?
1995 was the first Mortal Kombat.
Let's look it up.
And now you
1995
must die.
No, that's Street Fighter.
It has a 34.
That's a Street Fighter movie?
What's it?
It has a 34 on Rotten Tomatoes. 1 out of 5 on commonsense.com. Oh, Common Sense Media, my bad. Common Sense Media, and a 5.8 out of 10 on IMDb. So, could be worse, I guess.
Can you think of any other video game movies, Colton?
Obviously, well,
you
like
got?
you said, Street Fighter movie was god awful. The Prince of Persia movie.
I didn't see.
Okay, no, it was bad.
I would assume.
It was not a good movie. The Assassin's Creed movie.
I heard was awful as well.
My God. You know what the problem with adapting... We talked about this a little bit. We had talked about the problem with video game movies. The problem with video game movies is the fact that the entire point of the video game is to play the game, to have an interactive experience, and to adapt every player's play style into an actor that will perform like the entire movie. That's hard,
Especially with an ensemble cast, like a Street Fighter. Like, if you have just one singular character, like Tomb Raider, it's a little easier. Joe, what's up?
For Assassin's Creed, I was like, I wonder what that's at. It's at 18%. That's pretty down.
And it's got a really good actor in it, Michael Fassbender.
Yeah, Michael Fassbender is awesome.
That movie was assassinated before it got out.
He just knew it wasn't going to be successful. A lot of these movies, it's so weird. They're like, you got to capitalize when it's hot. Yeah. And Assassin's Creed, as good as those movies, as good as those games are.
They probably started making the movie when the Assassin's Creed franchise was at its peak.
Yeah,
and they probably
by the
ran
time
into
it
a
comes
bunch
out.
of production. Yeah, but at that point you've sank so much money into the movie that you may as well put it out anyway.
The Angry Birds movie, I remember that was
God,
a thing.
that was the Emoji movie of its time.
No. Probably a lot better than Emoji movie.
I disagree. I actually thought that Angry Birds movie actually had some pretty funny parts in it.
Oh, of course, it had some little funny bits.
Because it wasn't like they were like actually funny. They were making like adult jokes.
But it was such a soulless movie.
Of course. But it was clearly they were trying to make money off it. But I thought it was really funny, just some of the adult jokes they just kind of like threw in there. And like kids would have just been like, ha ha, whatever. But adults are like, oh my. like you get caught by surprise by some of them.
But yeah, they do stuff like that in all of these animated films because 9 times out of 10 it's the parents taking the kids to see these movies. The parents have to be entertained as well. The parents have to want to take these kids to see this movie. It was like, remember when the SpongeBob movie came out in theaters?
Yeah.
The original?
Yeah, when I was like...
Whoa, like the original, like when they were going to Shell City?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was like, what, 13 when that movie came out? And my grandma actually took me to see that movie. And my grandma was hysterical at some of the older jokes in that movie. And I'm sitting there like, what? And she's like, don't worry about it. So that's the reason they make those jokes, is to keep the parents entertained for at least a little bit of the movie.
That SpongeBob movie has one of my funniest, one of my favorite moments ever when he just grows the beard on his on the mustache. Where he's like,
this is what a real mustache looks like.
I laughed at that for probably a solid hour.
Oh, my favorite is wait a minute. It was like this meme. You know those like Uber facts memes or something like that? Yeah. It said men's facial hair grows faster when they anticipate sex, and then it was immediately cut to that scene where it's just like, this is what a real mustache looks like. Like the mustache comes up, and then it immediately flashes
terrible.
with the Law and Order Special Victims Unit.
Those SVU memes are
my
spicy.
God, I think I have the video somewhere. Hold on. I was crying for like 20 minutes watching this thing.
How long's the video?
Oh, it's got
2 seconds?
Probably like 10 seconds max.
Definitely 10 seconds.
Colton's a simple man.
I am a very simple man.
Just give this man a meme, some coffee.
Dude, memes.
He's good to go.
Memes are my life.
All right, so I think, like we said, this is the highest rated superhero movie. Video game movie.
Speak.
I'm out of it. But, there are movies that have video game themes, and one of them is Wreck-It Ralph, which is a great movie, and definitely has some of the highest ratings for just any movie based on the video game genre.
I am extremely excited for the next one.
Yeah, there's a lot of great sequels coming out this year. Incredibles 2 and Wreck-It Ralph 2.
So good, Incredibles. I can't wait.
Did you dare say it looks incredible?
Throw something at you. It's terrible. Can we get him off the show?
Oh, damn it.
I want security to come in here.
It's security. Just get him out of
Well,
here.
we can't get security down here for a real reason.
I am
so it doesn't
security.
matter. That's a WHPC joke. Let's continue.
Oh,
All right, so we're talking
inside baseball.
I don't think we saw anything else that came out this week, right?
No.
The Truth or Dare movie?
No. Well, I have a couple friends who saw it, and one friend said it was great.
Eric Fischetti saw it.
Yeah, I think he said it was okay, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I ended up seeing Pacific Rim 2.
What'd you think?
I liked
Here
it.
it comes.
I did like it.
Let us know what you liked about it.
Okay. As few as they were, the action sequences were great.
But it's so little.
Yeah, you're right. The Pacific Rim one was absolutely better. But it was still an enjoyable experience, you know?
Yeah, I've definitely seen worse movies.
I've watched Independence Day Resurgence, and I had a good time with that movie. Just because, I go in there completely unbiased. I go in there not like a movie critic. I just go, did I have a good time at this movie or not? I don't rate movies based on how good they are, you know? I rate movies based on how comfortable I am paying the price I did to see this movie.
And you were fine with paying the money for this?
Yes, I went to, there's actually a theater. Actually, I'm not going to give away my location for the theater because it's my secret hideaway theater.
So the theater in Levittown. I'm kidding.
It's not the theater in Levittown. It's a theater in the western area of Long Island. It's only about $8 to see a movie.
Are you talking about the Baldwin movie theater?
Oh, stop!
Colton, that is the worst. Oh my, Colton, that is the worst movie theater.
It is the worst movie
in
theater
the world.
But it's cheap and there's barely anybody there ever.
But there's has to be bed bugs in this theater. The seats are the most uncomfortable, skeevy things ever. The screens are the size of this monitor in this computer right here. Colton, I will pay for your movies. Please do not go there anymore. It's awful. You don't feel like something illegal is happening there? Like there's a meth lab in
Colton,
the basement?
You have to think about this. He's offering to buy you tickets, and he doesn't buy himself tickets.
I have movie passes. Take this, sir.
He doesn't go to his own. He's paying for his own movies, Colton. He'll buy you a movie. You should take
Just
that.
how impassioned you were about
Especially the fact that it's a Pacific Rim movie. Now, if you're seeing, a drama where there's no action in it, but Pacific Rim, that's meant to be seen on like a big screen. You should, I bet you would enjoy it even more so if you had the surround sound and, not creatures crawling on you. Theater is awful. A little secret. You know what's good about that place? I like the
price.
The price is all right, but the pizza place across the street, Sorrento's.
You know what's good about that place? The place across the street.
I used to go to that theater when I was very young.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
I actually saw a lot of movies there because that's close to me. That's close to your girlfriend, right? Is that the reason why you go there?
Yeah.
Did she enjoy it?
Yeah, she liked it.
And she likes that theater or no?
Yeah, she doesn't like paying a lot for movies, so...
Go to a matinee. I saw A Quiet Place at a matinee showing. It was like $8.50.
At what point do you expect me to go to a matinee? I barely have time for this.
Right. What else was playing there?
Black Panther was still playing there.
Which is still... People are still seeing it. I have a buddy on Facebook who just said he saw it for the first time.
I know Rampage was actually playing there. They have all the new movies there. I
don't know why. I guess they're so. It is $8 there, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So I guess if you don't have the money, check out the Baldwin Theater. All right, let's move on to other Marvel movies, because since you mentioned Black Panther.
It does look like there could be a secret man operation in the basement.
Yeah. We don't know, but there might be.
No. It's not like it doesn't feel like anything illegal is going on in there, but it's just one of those, no, it's not. You just go there to see a movie and you leave. It's one of those places.
Like I said, I've seen a lot of movies there as a kid. I saw Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers there. I saw Return of the King. I saw the X-Men movies there. So, I've been there, but I think I just am a little spoiled these days with all the big and lavish movie theaters that you see with the reclining seats and the food being delivered to you. It's just, when you go to a movie these days, it's such a treat. So there's a big movie coming out. It'll probably be arguably the #1 movie of the year, but we'll see.
Before you continue, just real quick, Dominic Arbolino is trying to get all of our attention by putting a sign that says, "That movie theater sucks."
Oh, thanks, Dom.
He just wants us to make sure. He wants to continue the hate on that theater, Colton.
Okay, well, you guys tend to hate on everything that I enjoy.
No, not everything, just Pacific Rim and the movie theater.